The Volkswagen Carmen Ghia is the most economical sports car you can buy. It's just not the most powerful.
This is CBS.
Hi everybody, I'm sitting here at the coach of Patricia Schenk and Thomas Jetzer.
Hi everybody.
And this is Patricia, and we're going to talk about how she came to own this coach. So that sounds like part of the appeal for you. You can just pick up and go.
Absolutely.
Whenever you want to.
Yeah, that's kind of what life is.
Yeah.
I mean, just do what you like to do. If you don't like your neighborhood, if you don't like the scenery, just move on. And this is what we love, all about.
Hi everybody. We're here at the GMC convention celebrating the 50th anniversary of the production of the GMC Motorhomes. We're in front of the beautiful Canyonlands coach. It's a 1973 that belongs to Thomas and Patricia Schenk. They're willing to give us a tour. Let's go see. Hi there.
Hey Stephanie. Hi.
How are
How
you?
Good, I'm good. Come on in.
Right. What do we got here?
We have our furniture side here. This is like each of us gets a drawer where we store our stuff, the little stuff, the pet food, and Thomas's and mine, and the regular breaker box with some storage, more storage. And we have our wardrobe here. Sometimes you need a jacket if you travel around because you never can tell what the weather is.
Yeah.
And here is the bed.
Now, was that the way that was, or did you do this?
No, we built that actually. We have a 2611 floor plan, which means that the two swivel chairs up front and the dinette was in the back.
Okay.
And so we had the couch bed up front, and we didn't like that because I wanted to have a steady bed. So if someone is sick or want to sleep in or has to go to bed early, whatever the case is, we can sleep and the other party can still be up on the table and work or have a computer or anything like that, so we don't bother each other. And underneath, actually that's the beauty of it, we have a slat frame.
Oh, okay.
Makes bed very comfortable, European style.
Right.
And underneath is storage. And the whole thing is set up so we can have access from the outside to storage, so we can have long items like umbrellas and stuff like that that we can store and drive. And just underneath here is the toolbox. Everyone knows that if you drive a GMC, you need some tools and parts.
Yeah.
And so that's Thomas's section with like airbags and whatever you need to carry around.
I see you have cargo net here. What's that?
Yep, the cargo net is actually, it helps keep the dog out of bed. While we were traveling, the dog was always in bed, and then everything was full of dog hair. So we put that cargo net up, and that cargo net goes up when the dog comes in, and he can't go into the bed.
Excellent. What do we have here?
We do have, well, whatever needs to be, right? We do have the bathroom here, and I'm going to show that to you. We have a regular plastic bowl toilet, and the bathroom is in original condition. It's very nice, I love it.
Excellent.
We added some, what do you call it? Atomic Star shower curtains, because Atomic Stars was the design in the 60s. And of course there's a little rubber duck inside because you can't travel without a rubber duck.
Of course not. Of course not.
There we are.
Tell me about here.
All right.
Let's just start with the aesthetics, please.
All right.
This is pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you. It's called diamond plate. And actually what we did is we started changing the windows. No. We started changing the kitchen and we took the microwave out.
Yeah, I
don't
see
like
the
microwave.
space, the vent
And
hood used to be there.
we needed a cover to cover the area. And they didn't have this material anywhere, the same material. And they just had the white without structures, so it didn't really match. So we said, you know what? We're gonna do totally something different, and it looks like my little diner on the road. And we purchased that diamond plate that added a little light.
I love it.
And we also, I'm very proud of my stove. It's a 4-burner original Coleman stove. with the oven, working oven, and it's a smaller size oven that you have at a home, but it's the perfect size for like doing fish or salmon or like that. And the 4-burner stove is what you really need if you cook, if you do home cooking, because you have like a meat, a rice, pasta, and a vegetable, and then you need the sauce to make the sauce. So the 4-burner stove really works. I polished it before we came here to the show. This is one of my proud things that we have in the motorhome. We took the microwave out. The microwave was up here, but since we are both tall people, it kind of bothered me with cooking.
Right.
So we took it out and installed that little light so you can really see what's cooking.
Now this looks like the original countertop.
This is my original
And the
countertop.
cabinet.
Yes, I think they came when the outside color was yellow, the kitchen was yellow. When the outside color was blue, the kitchen was blue. And I mean, tell me, how many people nowadays have a yellow kitchen? And I love it. It's typical
Amazing.
70s, absolutely gorgeous, I think, and it's in good condition, so we kept it. Also the drawers. The fridge had the same covering. It was yellow, but that fell apart over the years.
So you just matched.
And we had to change the fridge because the fridge died some years ago. And we put in a new fridge, modern fridge, compressor fridge. And so we said, you know what, in case, instead of like try to match something, we just added the same diamond plate, and I think it looks
I
pretty
think
good.
it really ties the whole little galley together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it.
Absolutely.
Good.
There's the shoe box underneath where we keep all the shoes, because like I said before, we are living full-time in it. We lived in our motorhome. We had a business, a seasonal business up in Indiana. We owned the KOA campground, and we closed it down usually during the winter time. So that allows us to live in the motorhome during the winter time. We volunteered on fish hatcheries, so they allowed us to live in the motorhome. So we were kind of like half-timing.
Right.
And once we sold the business, we changed it over to we can do that full-time. And so we lived for practically a year. We lived full-time in the GMC. And yes, it's tight, and you see your partner every day, and wherever you turn, your partner is here.
Right there.
But yeah, but you learn to live together. And if you need private room, you have to step outside to get your private room. But you just can hope that it's not raining.
This is nice. I like the color theme and everything tied together. So you've got, I see that diamond plating along the wall. And the recessed lights. I love that.
With the curtains, it is a Canyonland, and the Canyonland's original farm decor was like gold, orange, brown, and we tried to bring that on and keep it going. So we have that kind of curry colored curtains. They were custom made. We brought in the orange chairs as a pop out, and I think that matches perfectly, like you said, it matches perfectly the kitchen, the yellow kitchen that was existing.
Lovely.
All right.
So I see we have some dials here.
Yep, that was the control panels. It tells you how much water you have in your tank and how much water there is, your level in the black water tank. They didn't work properly, so we removed them. And actually what we did when we did the bed, I think original the GMC came with a 40-gallon freshwater tank. Since we are not camping or boondocking, so we kicked that out. We need only water to be on the road for a day, and we reduced it to 10 gallons. That opens up a lot of space back then. And like we know, I mean, it's good for a day on the road. 10 gallons is sufficient, and after that you just fill it up again. So we don't need that water level. And that said, we pump out. Usually we stay in campgrounds, on full hookup sites.
Right.
We pay the extra price. That is very sufficient and very nice to have the full hookup sites. And we pump out like in the morning ones and in the evening ones, so we really don't have to worry about like overflowing the wastewater tanks. And we have a surge protection in here, so whatever we do, plug in and stuff like that, the surge protection regulates the power and tells me if there's something wrong with the shore power that we are hooking up to. All right.
Excellent. So is this the original upholstery for this?
No.
Was that original?
No. This is, like I said before, we try to match it as good as possible.
That's why I thought it might have,
So
the color looked like
it's
the right
kind of
color.
like a compliment because it blends in perfectly into the farb, into the color tone of the Canyonlands. Again, it's like a curry fabric.
And this, you said, was where there was a sofa with the bunk. I see the bunk hooks are still up
the
here.
bunk hooks are still up here. So that original bed was up front here. So we were not, I mean, that was not really comfortable, so we decided. And then in the back, we had the dinette with the table where you can build the bed. Building the bed every night and then rebuilding the dinette in the morning. And I mean, that's kind of like a little complicated.
full timing,
right?
yeah.
And we're most likely just the two people of us that are traveling in it. So we decided to construct that full bed and have the dinette up here. This is my cat, Chili. She is, besides all the commotion, she's
a sweet girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb you?
taking a nap, power nap. And Chili is 19 and a half years old.
And she travels well.
She travels well. She travels since day one with us. And she's in good health, thank God. And we keep on traveling with her.
Excellent.
So we bought this dinette, was bought at Cinnabar. We just needed a used dinette and put it in, and then added the fabric and the upholstery.
Yeah.
On the other side, we have the rocking chair, the swiveling chairs. Sorry, the swiveling chairs, and they were original. They were like movie chairs. They were
very soft and puffy.
Soft and puffy, so it really didn't really look good in my eyes.
But that is the original side
It's the
table.
original type. Yes, it's the original side table that you can pull out and fold down. Genius construction, and it is good for breakfast table or when we have friends over because you can sit. Actually, you can sit 6 people in here.
Yeah.
And so we went to like an office store, and I saw those chairs, and I thought, that's it. I mean, they go in. It matches perfectly the color theme of the Canyonlands, and I think they look good and they're very comfortable.
This.
Genius,
I have to say.
This is where we watch movies, and it's just a regular, not very clean,
Cares.
but it will never go up again. All right.
Nope, I'm sorry I broke it.
This is
Love
where
it.
we watch our movies, and I don't like the appearance of a TV somewhere in the rig because I think it looks ugly. So we got rid of the TV, and actually there is a cabinet up here where we have the laser beamer and the DVD player and all that stuff, and that's right here. As you can see, there is a little projector and the DVD players and some videos and stuff like that. We carry a library with us of about 500 movies in a suitcase, so we watch DVDs. So one day Thomas can choose which one, and the next day I can choose which one. We have an alphabetical list where we just go through and like classical movies.
I
out
love
of
it.
the 60s and 70s. I think, thank you. Up here we have the dishes. I found this design at Target, and I think it matches perfectly.
It's really cute. It does
Like
go.
the 70
Yeah.
design. And it's melamine, so it really, you don't want to have porcelain or real glass in a motorhome because of the possibility of an accident. God forbid. And up here is the kitchen, pantries with the spices, the spice rack, and the...
A classic box of cornflakes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, huh? Steel and empty. We have new ones.